So I was using, well, I mean, I just made a Patreon account like a few days ago, and I realized that it's not the best platform. There are other platforms like Ko-Fi, Ko-Fi, and Buy Me a Coffee, and I decided that I'm going to use Buy Me a Coffee instead because Patreon, here's the thing, you have to make an account in order to pay other creators, and it's always a subscription. But same with Ko-Fi as well. But Buy Me a Coffee and Ko-Fi, you can make a one-time payment. You can use any credit card or also not just a credit card. You can use Google Pay and Apple Pay. So that's really convenient. You just type in your email and put in your credit card or Google Pay and Apple Pay and can pay a one-time fee. So for me, paying for another creator, I would much rather just pay one time and just have it really quickly done. Anyways, so fuck Patreon, man. I took Patreon down on my page and put Buy Me a Coffee instead. And the reason I chose Buy Me a Coffee over Ko-Fi is because Buy Me a Coffee, the link is directly visible. Like you could see what the link is. It says buymeacoffee.com/username. So you don't even need to explain what it is. Ko-Fi, you have to say Buy Me a Coffee and then Ko-Fi link. It's a bit more cumbersome. So Ko-Fi and Buy Me a Coffee, there are very subtle differences. Like Ko-Fi, if you pay a $6 fee, then you can get your 5% transaction fee waived. I guess that's better if you're a bigger creator and you have a lot of people supporting you. But anyways, and also another reason why you should choose Buy Me a Coffee or Ko-Fi over Patreon is because the transaction fee the fee, the cut that they get is less. So Patreon, they get 8% cut. Buy Me a Coffee, Ko-Fi, they get 5% cut. So, and the worst is YouTube, the join button on the YouTube channel, YouTube memberships. That's the worst because that's a 30% cut. So I have my friend Antonio, who he has two people who did the join button on YouTube, but out of the $5 that they pay, he gets $3.50 because they take a 30% cut YouTube. So yeah, that is the most convenient because you don't even have to leave to go to another website or anything. You just click join, and if you already have your payment account, then you can just pay instantly from your YouTube account or Google account. So that's the most convenient, but they take a lot, man. YouTube takes a lot. So those are the few options for people if you're a creator trying to get donations or the like for putting your content out there for free. I highly recommend that Patreon should be not the first choice that you do with the membership and all that. It's just a hassle. So yeah, Buy Me a Coffee it is. And some other updates for today. I just bought a nice looking dial timer because I ordered it, so it's going to be arriving tomorrow. But I heard that you should set your work durations and it should be visible, and it should be like, you should know how long you're working, because if you don't set a specific dedicated time and a timer, then it's so easy to get distracted and not focus on your work. Whereas if you have a dedicated time where you're only allowed to do one thing, all distractions you can just write down on a piece of paper, and then everything else you can go do all those distractions after that session. But during that timer clocking down time, you should be working on whatever project you're working on. So I bought a nice round dial timer, so we'll see how useful that becomes. Although today I already made a video, so I'm happy that I got that done today. I have 2 more videos to make. I am gonna make a video version. This is a live stream, but I'm gonna make a video version of fuck Patreon, use Buy Me a Coffee instead. And also the other one I already mentioned, I'm gonna make You're one video away is a lie. And it's funny because one of the people that I'm listing as an example, that's the video I watched. I was looking at his channel. I'm like, oh, what's this video? And then so this guy Austin Schrock, he had a viral like 3 million view video, and afterwards he's getting like 2,000, 4,000 views on most of his videos. So just because you make it with one viral video doesn't mean you really make it afterwards. Your view count immediately drops for depending on the topic, right? So yeah, just wanted to put that into video form. I don't know how much more I could say about that video, so it might be a super short one, but I'll still make it regardless. Anyways, I think that's everything I wanted to cover for today. Yeah. Okay, I will see you in the next live stream or video, possibly, even before the next live stream. So, bye-bye. Bye-bye.